Here's a collection of actual crimes committed by really dumb criminals. Just sit back and enjoy the insanity as we present. Stupid crime stories you just won't believe. On a Monday morning, a young man attempted to rob a local Chase bank in Michigan. He wrote a demand note on a piece of cardboard, entered the bank and gave the note to the bank teller. When the teller appeared to be taking too long, he ordered her to hurry up. After she gathered the bills, she asked him for a bag so she could put the money in. That's when the genius realized that he forgot to bring a bag for the cash. Not knowing how to respond, he decided to run away empty-handed. Police are looking for a young man in his 20s, suspected of attempted bank robbery. In 2007, a 27-year-old Colorado man wanted to try his hand at bank robbery. So he proceeded to write a demand note on the back of his own personal check. There are many stories of dumb crooks who wrote demand notes on the back of their personal checks or deposit slips. They are basically telling the bank, "Here's how you can find me." However, this robber felt he was too smart for that. He decided to black out his information so they couldn't identify him. He then wrote a note demanding the money and handed it to the teller. He left the bank with $5,000 in cash. Sounds like a clean getaway. Well, not quite. The FBI was still able to extract his information from underneath the blackout attempt. He was later arrested without incident. In January 2012, a dumb thief attempted to rob the Halifax Bank in London. Wearing a cap and sunglasses, the man demanded €70,000, which is currently just over $70,000. What occurred next resembled a comedy sketch, more than a bank heist. The would-be robber thought he was handing a bag to the teller for the money. Instead, he handed over his gun. The teller took the gun and set off the alarm in an attempt to trap the robber inside. However, he managed to still escape. The bank put up a $25,000 reward for any information on his whereabouts. A not-so-smart thief tried to rob a weapons store using a baseball bat. He went to the counter, smashed the glass and demanded the owner hand him a gun. The owner then reached into the case and grabbed a gun. He then pointed it at the robber and held him until police arrived. The man was arrested and jailed for attempted armed robbery. In 2018, a 49-year-old Florida man purchased the illegal drug methamphetamine. After using the drug, he suffered a bad reaction and got sick. He suspected that he was sold a fake drug. So he decided to call the local sheriff's office to file a formal complaint. He explained to the detectives that he had a violent reaction after smoking methamphetamine he purchased a week earlier. This idiot actually requested that the police have the drug tested for purity. He explained that he needed proof so he could file charges against the drug dealer. The county sheriff's office agreed that it would be a good idea and asked him to bring his drugs to them. Seriously, you just can't make this stuff up. So he drove to the station and presented his pack of crystals wrapped in aluminum foil. They tested the drugs and found that they were in fact the real thing. The local police couldn't resist posting the following comment on their Facebook page. "Remember, our detectives are always ready to assist anyone who believes they were misled in their illegal drug purchase." The man was promptly arrested for drug possession and his bond was set at $5,000. A 25-year-old man was operating his ATV extremely recklessly on city streets. He drove in and out of traffic at dangerously high speeds. He brazenly sped through red lights like they did not exist. When officers arrived, the young man pulled up beside them laughing. He even taunted them by saying, "You'll never catch me or stop me." He then raced his engine, pulled onto the sidewalk and sped away. He didn't get far as he crashed into a large concrete planter box. The moron ended up in a nearby hospital. He was later arrested and sent to jail. In May of 2019, the owner of a walking taco food truck parked his vehicle outside a local bar in Michigan. He regularly donates his leftover food to the staff there as they clean up. At around 3 in the morning, a 21-year-old man stole the food truck. He drove off, dragging the grill behind and leaving sparks. He only got about a block away before being stopped. When questioned by police, the man said he had been out drinking all night and did something dumb. He was arraigned on operating while intoxicated, high blood alcohol content, property damage of between $1,000 to $20,000, and theft of a motor vehicle. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and share the link with your friends. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for updates.